You know what, guys? I'm really, really sick of the Democratic Party always gaslighting black people. They push fear on black people to make them and continue to vote Democrat. Now, the Democratic Party, man, has definitely lost some black people. No doubt about it. But still, the vast majority, even in the 2024 election, still voted overwhelmingly for Democrats. Not at the rates that we actually seen in the past. I do believe that the Democratic Party is starting to lose black support, especially with black men. And why is it always, guys, that you have these left-leaning media outlets like MSNBC? They always have to throw out a black face to keep black people on that Democrat plantation. Yeah. Now, we have been talking a lot about Kilmar Abrego Garcia, you know, the illegal alien from El Salvador. And you may be thinking, what does he actually have to do with black people? In reality, he has nothing to do with black people. However, like I said, these left-leaning media outlets, man, they have to spark fear and tie black people to an illegal MS-13 criminal alien. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, right? It does not make any sense. But folks, this is classic Marxism right here. Now, Simone Sanders, a black face on MSNBC, is pushing this Marxist theory on black people, folks. I mean, let's go back, guys. If you guys remember the Black Panthers back in the 1960s, that was a Marxist-Leninist organization. And they are pretty much doing the same thing that Simone Sanders is doing right now. Because back in the 60s, man, the Black Panthers tried to tie the struggles of black people to the LGBTQ community. Yeah, Huey P. Newton, man, the leader of the Marxist Black Panthers, is like, their fight is our fight. Really? What does that actually have to do with anything? Because it's not true. Now, Simone Sanders is trying to tie Kilmar Abrego Garcia getting deported back to his home country, by the way, to black people. She is trying to put black people in the same boat as a criminal illegal alien, folks. Yeah, let's go and dive into this. Right over here, MSNBC host claims black Americans could be next in line to deport after Kilmar Abrego Garcia sent to El Salvador. Now, I would like to think that the vast majority of black people aren't buying this. You know, what if you actually had a white person that came on MSNBC and actually said, you know what, since Kilmar Abrego Garcia got deported, so can white people. White people would laugh them off their show. But unfortunately, guys, just being real, there's some black people that's going to fall for this. Remember, Marxism is about class warfare, pretty much. And they're trying to say that when it comes to illegal aliens, black people are the equivalent of illegal aliens. Now, we all know, folks, and I'm pretty sure Simone Sanders actually knows too, that Trump is not going to deport any black people that are Americans out of the country. Now, I'm pretty sure he'll deport some black people if they're illegal aliens. Yeah. Simone Sanders, man, is trying to spark fear and nothing more. This is really crazy, but let's go ahead and watch this clip here of Simone Sanders. This is classic Trump derangement, man. And she's pushing Marxism on black people. Here we go. And by the way, that's Michael Steele right there. Wasn't he supposed to be a Republican? Yeah. But anyway.
But to me, that is why Kilmar Abrego Garcia's specific case, the case of the gentleman who's a makeup artist out of California who was also sent to that prison. That is why the 75% of the folks who have been sent, the men who have been sent there that don't have criminal records, that is why this is so important. Because if they could do it to them, If they could snatch students off the street without any pushback or recourse, they will do it to any of us. And to be very clear, it's going to be the people of color and vulnerable communities that are next in line.
I think that's right, and that's certainly part of why the African-American community is so strongly behind the supporting Kilmar.
Yeah, we're like, we are not for this.
Yeah, because as you just said, if they're going to whisk them away.
But
yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie. Guys, where have you really seen black people supporting Kilmar Abrego Garcia? Everywhere I actually look, man, I see some white liberal out there doing that. I don't see black people actually supporting Kilmar Abrego Garcia. But this is nothing more than propaganda that's being pushed by these black people on MSNBC. I'm black myself. I know black people. I don't know anybody that is screaming for that guy to be returned. Only the leftist politicians really are screaming for this man to come back. Like I said, CNN had a poll where the vast majority of Americans support mass deportations for all illegal aliens. And by the way, nobody actually watches MSNBC. But this is shameful, man. This is shameful, man. Any black person that actually falls for this, you're crazy. I don't even believe, man, that the Latino community is falling for it. Because we saw in the 2024 election, man, the Latino community is pretty much done with Democrats. They came out and they voted for Trump. They voted for Trump big time, mainly because of, the illegal immigration that was actually going on in this country. Joe Biden letting everyone into this country, folks. I mean, Simone Sanders, do you actually think black people want dangerous criminals out there on the street? You know, especially a terrorist organization in MS-13 out there on the streets? No. Maybe you do. But I know a bunch of black people don't want that, man. And I believe, folks, you know what actually really keeps black people down? It's people like this. Yes, people like this. And your other so-called black leaders. Folks, I don't believe in any black leader. No. When was the last time you actually heard of a black leader? When was the last time you actually heard of a Latino leader? When was the last time you actually heard of a white leader? But you always hear about black leaders. And all these so-called black leaders are leftists. And they do nothing more than just destroy the black community. I say no more, man. Black people, you don't need a leader, man. You need to take care of your own household. Because no one is coming to save you. Al Sharpton, he's not going to save you. Al Sharpton is about fattening his own pockets, man. He's a crook. Man, this is really shameful, man. What they said on MSNBC. This is insane. That they would actually go out there and expect black people to believe that Trump is going to deport them because he actually deported a dangerous criminal illegal alien. And we know that the media, man, is trying to do everything in their power to cover up his gang affiliation. But I don't believe the American people are that dumb. I think better of the American people. These people on MSNBC think you're stupid. They think this is a winning cause for them. I say no. I say no. Gonna leave right there, guys. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.